Say good morning to Grenada, Carriacou, Petite Martinique, and the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, and the world. Good Monday morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing A-OK. Pretty soon we'll be linking up with my co-host, Gary. He's on the Hot 98 side. I'll be linking in with him shortly. And it's G Squared, GT, and Gary. Yeah. Good morning, Grenada. Is that kind of morning? Is that kind of a morning? Somehow the air conditioner is just a little bit max out on me this morning. Yeah, my hands are a little bit could say that this morning, but still loving it, right? Hope you had a great weekend, Grenada. Man, that was one of those weekends for me also, but it was all good. Hey, those of you on your way to work, good morning. Let me say good morning to my viewers via GBN TV. How you doing? My bad for not showing the love. Those of you via, of course, our social media platforms like Facebook and also YouTube. Like I had a senior moment there, but anyway, good morning to you folks. I really hope you're doing it okay. We get into the kick into, of course, the Good Morning Grenada here shortly. We'll be linking up with Gary shortly, and as soon as I'm able to make that link. But we due for a short break. We're going to take that break, and when we come back, myself and Gary kicks in, and we, of course, follow through with all that's happening. We're talking about the word of the day, the thought of the day, your health tip. We also have for you Did You Know segment coming up, and you know that usual riddle. I have an interesting one for you this morning, you know, and loads more coming your way. Stick and stay. We're going to take that short break. We coming right back. Don't touch it dial. It's Good Morning Grenada here on, of course, K105 Hot 98 and GBN TV and our Facebook and YouTube platforms. We're coming right back.
Residences.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
At Southern Electrical, you get the best value, quality products, and expert advice. We are the #1 supplier of residential, commercial, and industrial electrical products in Grenada. View our latest arrivals of wall lights for interior and exterior, beautiful chandeliers, pendants, solar motion lights, kitchen appliances such as crispy air fryer ovens, crepe makers, countertop grills, and more. Visit Southern Electrical at Dusty Highway, Grand Down, St. George. We also ship to Carriacou and Petite Martinique. Call our telephone number 444-3042, WhatsApp 405-4993, or browse our website www.segrenada.com. In an effort to serve you better, GUT Credit Union has moved its Grandans branch from the Lamaki complex to the Excel Plaza. This new location provides more convenient parking with access from 2 entrances. The first is from the lower parking area, and the second is at the top parking area on the same level as our office for easy walk-in access. Visit GUT Credit Union at our new location and experience the comfortable atmosphere with the enhanced member experience you have come to expect of us. Our Grandans office is open 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday to Friday. We hope to see you soon. GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
Say good morning once again to one and all. Welcome. We're back with you. Let's go over to my, of course, buddy. Of course, he's at his remote studio this morning. Let's say good morning to Gary. Gary, how you doing this morning, brother? How you doing this morning?
Hey, how you doing, man? How you doing?
Hey, is this a coincidence or is this something that just happened? I'm seeing you in a red shirt. I'm wearing a red shirt. What's up with that this morning?
Well, I was told that it's Valentine's Day.
Do you put a lot of attention into that, man? You sure you put a lot of attention to that? I don't know, but
I tried my best to look the part this morning, man. I tried my best.
I was told that this morning. Also getting dressed. You're getting ready for Valentine's, but you know.
Oh my good heavens, me!
Man.
You know, we put a little effort in and we don't get appreciated.
I know. Haven't put a lot of attention in it over the years. You know, I do still get the significant of something, and you know, and that's it. But you know, for my part, I could have received nothing. It doesn't really bother me. But it is what it is. Anyway,
it is what it is, man. Happy Valentine's Day to all those who acknowledge and celebrate this day. It's a day that you get to celebrate for what it's worth, love, and love in all its glory and splendor.
All right, man. Hey, folks, we're getting ready to, of course, let's go through into the program, folks. We got lots in store for you this morning. Time is just not on our side. And Gary, let's kick it off this morning with the word of the day. Let's get that going.
Well, don't mind if I do. The word for today is fastidious, all right? Spelled F-A-S-T-I-D-I-O-U-S, fastidious. It means showing extreme care when doing something. Less commonly, it may be used to describe a person who is difficult to please. The handbags have clearly been made with fastidious attention and detail. Here is another sentence. The quality of food and service at the restaurant should appeal to even the most fastidious diner. All right, so your word for today, fastidious. All right.
Yep. Let's roll on, folks. We're getting into your thought of the day as we move on through this morning here on Good Morning Grenada, G Squared, and the thought of the day. Pretty soon, you folks via GBN TV and our social media platform, you'll get a peek of it. Let me get into the thought of the day for you for today. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. That quote there by Martin Luther King Jr. Once again, it's faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. Put that into perspective, folks. And you're probably planning on, doing something today, but Gary could say you're a bit lackadaisical and say it in common terms. You understand?
Yeah.
And and you don't see what you're probably saying. Hey, probably that interview or something where you probably ought to go for today, or just whatever it may be. Faith is taking the first step. So go on out and, in a simple way of saying it, also, just to summarize this, just do what you have to do. If we could say that.
Just get out there. Take that first step, and everything else would fall in place.
All right. Hey, we're moving up, folks. We're moving up here on K105 and Hot 98 Good Morning Grenada. I'll be getting set for your health tip this morning. Let's take that health tip, Gary.
Yeah, well, your health tip today compliments our friends at Mitchell's Health and Wellness, the pharmacy, where your family's health is our business, all right? And we're going to head on over to Master Control. We've got some do's and don'ts, exercises that you can employ to alleviate lower back pain. Let's see if Master Control can pull that up for us.
All right. Let's take a peek at that this morning, all being part of your health tip here on Good Morning Grenada. Hey, those of you on your way to work, good morning to you. Hope you're not been kept back for any reason of the sort. Still haven't seen a massive control. That was a bit of your help tip there for you this morning. I guess the folks who are viewing via Facebook or WhatsApp, GBN TV, did get a view of it. Not much we have done in terms of saying what's going on for you, but certainly
that's for our listening audience.
Yes, yeah, you got a bit of music there more than you got to actually see that. So, we're bad for that this morning. Hey, folks, we're moving up to make that 20, should I say, just around 22 minutes moving up before the top of the hour. Gary drew for a short break. Let's take it. And when we come back, we certainly will throw out for you Did You Know? And I hope to get into the news and certainly our riddle for the morning. All right, let's take that short break. And when we come back, we certainly going to get that rolling for you. All right. Hey, folks, it's Good Morning Grenada here on K105 and Hot 98. We're coming right back after the short break. Don't you dare touch your dial.
Hi.
Physical violence, threats, controlling behavior, and being disrespectful are no-nos in any relationship. Parenting together after a breakup can be difficult, but always speak and behave in ways you would want your children to speak and act. You cannot control what your ex-partner does, but you can control how you choose to respond to your ex and what behaviors you display to your children. Parents, display behaviors you will want your children to learn. A respectful child begins with you. Step up your parenting game. My family matters.
Tired of changing your baby's clothes? We have the perfect solution. Sleepy denim diapers, giving you that fashionable denim look throughout the day with the same soft touch. Look cool, look hip, rock in style with Sleepy Jeans.
Distributed by Sleepy Diapers Grenada Limited, Loafers Lane, St. George, and available at shops and supermarkets island-wide.
If there was a product that helped with the cold, flu, bronchitis, sinusitis, laryngitis, and allergies, and still does deep cleansing for your pores to restore natural beauty, would you get it? Yes? Well, there is. The 2-in-1 facial and nasal steamer is here, and it's available locally at The Boss Collection. The 2-in-1 facial and nasal steamer provides deep cleansing while clearing nasal passages and loosening impurities. Get yours now from The Boss Collection. Booth number 6 on Halifax Street, St. George's, opposite Farm and Garden Center, or in Grenville by Rachel the Nail Tech, upstairs Superstore, opposite Peter's Photo Studio. Call or WhatsApp The Boss Collection on 954-600-0200.
Something happy to be back with you this morning. It's Good Morning Grenada. Let me say good morning to all our viewers and listeners around the world. How's everybody doing? Gary, back in the morning time, folks. Let's get
back in the morning time.
Yeah, let's get us rolling again. We have your Did You Know segment coming up, Gary.
Did you know?
Did you know? Did you know? Did you know? I'm certainly going to throw that Did You Know segment. I like to throw that out. Sometimes it grabs my attention a whole lot also. Now, let me get into that Did You Know. If you're doing something creative or repetitive, like painting, designing, hard labor, or data entry, music can make you more efficient. But if you're writing or trying to retain information, music with lyrics can seriously impair you because the words invade your brain.
Makes a lot of sense. Makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah.
You ever find yourself doing some chores around the house, cleaning out, washing away, putting the house together with music in the background, and life feels so good, so
man.
perfect.
Gary, I know. Yeah, you're doing those chores and the right type of music to be the right type of music. That's something you got to put into perspective there. The right type of music. You
it's
understand?
one of those Did You Knows that I can definitely relate to.
Yeah,
definitely. So if you are planning on getting some work done today, there you go.
Yeah, man. Or you try doing something really serious and you're playing some kind of songs that just throw you off. The lyrical content could just throw you off and you just can't focus anymore. You understand? Well,
yeah.
That's a really interesting Did You Know affair.
Some work done today. There you go.
Yeah, man. All right, so let's get into, of course, our riddle of the day here on Good Morning Grenada. And a riddle comes to you compliments of friends of Sleepy Dappers, all natural, all organic for your baby's total comfort and protection. Sleepy Dappers, always for better. Gary, I'm going to let you throw that riddle this morning.
What can be touched but can't be seen? What can be touched but can't be seen? We let our viewers, listeners, think about it. And when we come back after the break, we'll find out who are the smarty pants out there.
Yeah. So those of you, don't forget, you could always give us the answer via Facebook. My apology, Facebook, WhatsApp. You can also throw it on the Facebook. Of course, those of you viewing via Facebook, you can also throw the answers there. Those of you viewing on YouTube, if there's a chat segment on YouTube, you can also throw it up there. WhatsApp 445-2041. That's 445-2041. You can always give me that call also when we get into a second segment of the show this morning, just a little after 7 a.m. And we could, of course, entertain the answer if you've gotten the correct answer. Once again,
GT, before we move any further, because we know we're going to be heading into the news in a short while, haven't got the latest COVID-19 update. We've got 13 confirmed cases coming out of Saturday's testing. All right, haven't had anything yet from Sunday. All right, but 13 new confirmed cases. 162 tests were done on Saturday. There is a test positivity of 8.0, which is not bad. No COVID-related deaths, so that's great. 109 recoveries. You have to scan down to the bottom and find prints to see the total number of active cases in Grenada. I ain't got time for that right now because I can't even see that. It's so small in print.
Yeah. I understand. I think they should boost that up a little bit, guys. They should really boost that. It's kind of difficult to see. All right. Hey, time check, folks. We're looking at exactly make that 12 minutes moving out before the top of the hour this morning. And time check comes to compliments Grace Food. And there's also time for the AM edition of news here on K105 and Hot 98. You have a repeat of news for you on GBN TV. The news is next here on Good Morning Grenada.
President of the Senate, Chester Humphrey, is calling for more professionalism in the handling of administrative matters within the Parliament. As he notes, time and time again, questions are being forwarded by members of the House, but the answers are not immediately forthcoming. Gerard Joseph has that story.
In what is being cited as an unprofessional approach to conducting the business of the Upper House of Representatives, President of the Senate, Chester Humphrey, has raised concerns about the administrative duties of Parliament. The issue was first brought to the fore by Leader of Opposition Business, Senator Tessa Sincere, as questions were being addressed during the sitting of Senate on Tuesday, which she believes were not given the proper responses.
The question I'm referring to was not partially answered. It was not answered. I had asked the question for a list of service providers, and a number was given. And you had instructed the Leader of Government's Business to provide that answer.
Leader of Government Business, Senator Simon, still maintains that the responses to the questions asked are being done to the best of the abilities of the respective ministries and departments, while noting possible ambiguities.
And it's difficult, it's actually impossible to keep track. We have to work with what is on the order paper, i.e. our responses and our preparation is specific to what we see on the order paper, not something that was discussed as if it were a committee session in a sitting.
Senator Humphrey says, while he understands Senator Steele's rebuttal, in this instance, the questions were in plain and simple language.
If your response is that there are 26 suppliers, then the question, the answer is not to that question. If the question was, could you say the number of suppliers, then a response of 24, 25, 110, 1,000 would be appropriate.
The President of the Senate adds that the Office of the Clerk must handle such situations with more precision, highlighting the seriousness of questions as part of parliamentary activities.
There needs to be an efficient mechanism which reminds the Leader of Government Business, which communicates with the Leader of Government's Business that these are the matters that are pending from the last sitting.
He says the office must bear some responsibility as the administrative arm of Parliament has failed to ensure a high level of efficiency and engagement during the parliamentary sittings. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
Moving now to sad news for many, a prominent member of Grenadian society and a retired principal and teacher of the St. George's Anglican Senior School, also known as Heinzie, has transitioned. Ursula Antoine MBE, mother of ECCB Governor Timothy Antoine, passed away last Wednesday, and the tributes are pouring in.
A mother of 15, 8 females and 7 males, Ursula Antoine MBE was an educator whose impact and legacy are still being felt today. A true icon in the field of education, her passing is being felt by many as messages offering condolences have rained down within the last 24 hours, spotlighting her dedication, unwavering service and sacrifice to the development of her students. She is being lauded as a woman of God, an inspiration and shining light to not only her family, but everyone around her. In a special feature on the Antoine family in 2018, Mrs. Antoine highlighted the importance of family.
I do place a lot of importance to family life. In my mind, when God allows us to be able to bear children, I think it's all for His purpose in life. And so we want to ensure that we train them in such a way that they will be able to do God's will in their lives.
Her legacy definitely lives on through her children, as her firstborn, Timothy Antoine, achieved heights such as becoming governor of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank. Governor Antoine had credited his successes to his upbringing.
And but that comes from my parents. You know, my mom and my dad. They taught us well. They gave us values, core values, values which serve you well. The values that I learned as a child, I'm still using at the Central Bank today as governor. Those are core fundamental values. Respect, you know, love for God, love for people, love for learning, yes, love for service. Those are things I learned as a child, and I still employ those today.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Kevin Andal, has expressed condolences to family and friends of the late Ursula Antoine MBE, noting her powerful contributions to the development of Grenada through education.
I have also interacted with her with the prison program, and as a principal, when I was a teacher, I knew of her and her contribution. I have met persons whose lives she has affected in a significant way, and they owe their success and achievement to her teaching and her contribution to the sector and to the school.
Andal says Mrs. Antoine's principles and values have even impacted his life, as she was a woman of integrity, adding that the legacy and pathways she has carved out are left for many to follow. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
Work at the Six Senses Hotel in Lassages has been brought to a standstill following an apparent breakdown in relations between subcontractors and the overseers. The issue reached a boiling point last Thursday morning as the 6 subcontractors and their workers assembled at the entrance to the construction site because they say they are not being paid properly. Gerard Joseph has the details.
Every fortnight, they're saying that the money what we getting, it go roll over. Every fortnight, the money shot. So we always shutting with workers. Workers have a feeling that we, the contractors, we keeping the money and they're not getting paid. But we're not getting the money. Every time they say you go roll over, we're not getting it. And what we get, you can pay because it's like we're sharing money.
This is one of the irate subcontractors at the Six Senses Hotel project who has expressed his disgust with an ongoing situation as workers down their tools in protest Thursday morning.
I have a man working with me, same way, he fall from a scaffold. They tell me this is my responsibility, right? My responsibility to take care of him because he fall off his scaffold. I have to take my money in my pocket, go and do x-ray, buy him medication. I bring back the receipt for them. They tell me they're not in charge of that.
The subcontractors say the issues surround non-payment of full salaries within the last 2 fortnights by the contractors at the site.
Yesterday, and it's sent an email for me, which are supposed to get at least $8,000 from me and my workers, and it's an email for me for $4,800. $800, which he can pay me and my workers.
The issue has been exacerbated, according to the 6 subcontractors, by the non-payment of contributions to the National Insurance Scheme as well as overtime.
They say we, the contractors, have to pay NIS for we workers. I say I have a problem paying NIS for me workers. But the NIS coming like, we NH have to pay a percentage, the workers have to pay a percentage, and we, the contractors, have to pay a percentage. But that don't happening. Oh, you don't give me money for NIS, but you want me to pay NIS for workers. How that go work?
The workers and subcontractors are threatening to return to the site on Friday, which coincidentally is payday, dressed in red, despite emphasizing interest in settling the issue cordially.
For us, it is actually 1/3 of the amount. How are we going to divide that up? Who are we going to pay? 3 workers, we have like 12, 13 workers. All right, so we're going to pay 3 and leave the rest of them without any money? That is not fair, that is not right. You know, so we just want to rectify the situation in the most amicable way possible.
The Six Senses Hotel project is one of government's major infrastructure projects outlined in the 2022 budget. The subcontractors speaking to the media note that representatives of NH International Caribbean Limited, which is the main structural contractor for Six Senses La Sagesse, had indicated that the contractors will be spoken to and a response will be given to them. However, one of the subcontractors, Marvin Patterson, when contacted this afternoon for an update, told GBN they have yet to be contacted. GBN also reached out to representatives of NH International Caribbean Limited and was told an update will be provided to the media on Friday morning. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
Still to come, the Grenada Union of Teachers is maintaining its calls for job security and job safety for public officers. Stay with us.
Get Rubigas. Get cooking. Rubigas, clean, safe, and reliable LPG is the perfect solution for your commercial and everyday needs. For cooking at home or barbecuing, choose Rubigas LPG cylinders. Available in a variety of sizes from 20 to 100 pound cylinders. Rubigas LPG, clean, safe, reliable. Are you cooking with Rubigas? Get Rubis, get going. Let's start the new year on a high, a detox high, because it's detox time again at Nirvana Detox Center, a natural health store. Check out our many detox packages starting from $100 or get 15% off on colonic irrigation therapy. Detoxing can help with liver and blood cleansing, weight loss, constipation, acid reflux, kidney stones, heavy metal removal, gas and bloating, and more. Call or WhatsApp us on 231-6642, 418-7115, or 449-7753. Ask about our delivery options. Visit us now. Bruce Street Mall, store number 1208, or Belmont St. George's, close to the Fall Edge area. Our opening hours are Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Nirvana Detox Center and Natural Health Store. Detox, your way to health. These specials ends on March 31st or while stocks last.
Welcome back. The Grenada Union of Teachers is maintaining its calls for job security and job safety for public officers. This in light of the recently announced loan facility from the Grenada Development Bank as announced by government. Finance Minister Gregory Boring, during a post-cabinet briefing last month, said the facility will allow contract workers to acquire assets to improve their standard of living.
The facility allows for up to 30 years repayment period or up to retirement age, whichever is less. It's an interest rate of 3% and an option for moratorium on interest and principal payment for up to 1 year. You'd have up to 100% financing.
However, the GOT leader is not impressed as he sees no job security for public workers, many of whom made years of service and remain on contract.
when you examine this situation critically, one would ask the question: if you're an imani, if you're a public officer who have a temporary job, what loan you're going to take for, let's say, 300 and something thousand, or 250,000, or even $25? When you have job security, your job is not secure. So at any time, at any moment, you could be fired from your...
Tourism officials are looking forward to 2022 with great expectation as the industry slowly recovers from the COVID-19 pandemic. According to the Chief Executive Officer of the Grenada Tourism Authority, Petra Roach, they are anticipating a close return to 2019 numbers in terms of stayover arrivals, yachties, and cruise ship passengers. Cheryl Joseph has the details.
A 365% increase in visitor arrivals compared to 2021 is the forecast for 2022 in Grenada. CEO of the Grenada Tourism Authority, Petra Roach, painting a picture of what is expected in regard to LF capacity, says the situation remains fluid as market variables and spikes in variance are some of the determining factors. Roach notes that in some already positive news, flights from the United States and United Kingdom have returned to pre-COVID-19 levels.
And the challenge that we have at the minute is that we still have to fly over another destination. So with British Airways, we're flying over Antigua and then coming into Grenada, and that's on Wednesdays and Saturdays. And then with Virgin, we're actually flying over Barbados, and that is on Mondays and Fridays. So we will continue to be at a competitive disadvantage because we don't have a non-stop service.
The CEO says, recognizing the potential of the UK market, they are seeking to maximize on that group of travelers in an effort to increase arrivals and introduce a non-stop flight.
And we've spoken to them, and we reckon that that service will recommence in winter 2022. And we also continue discussions out of that market with Sunwing, and we are looking for them to start a service again in winter 2022 as well from Toronto.
She says restrictions by the Canadian government have placed a challenge with Air Canada suspending service despite prime number of travellers.
And this actually, that simple factor, will be one of the biggest boosts to the travel industry for the past 2 years. And Airlines for America, they represent American Airlines, Delta Airlines, United Airlines, etc. They continue to agitate for relaxation of protocols because they've had poor trading conditions where their international air travel numbers are still down 38% over 2019 numbers.
Roach says the relaxation of protocols in the UK and Europe is expected to increase visitor arrivals.
We have a really unique proposition. At the end of the day, we are one unique destination, but 3 islands to explore. And therefore, that's going to be a big thrust for us with the summer campaign, where we're looking to offer families who are travelling to Grenada the opportunity to get discounted travel to Carriacou or Petite Martinique with discounted Osprey tickets.
Roach says the niche markets such as romance, health and well-being, as well as cuisine, where Grenada offers a unique destination of 3 islands, will be a target for the GTA. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
Plans to launch a national mathematics task force was announced early this month in response to poor performances in the subject at primary and secondary school levels. The launch of the initiative targeted engagements to enhance mathematical success. The project is seen as the answer needed to reduce the learning gap as well as solving a long-standing issue.
The Ministry of Education on Thursday launched the Targeted Engagements to Enhance Mathematical Success National Mathematics Project. Teams, the new initiative is aimed at improving students' performance in mathematics. Principal of the T.A. Marisho Community College, Dr. Ronald Burton, will spearhead this initiative.
In the first year of its rollout in Grenada and Carriacou, we would start with a system of auditing of the SBAs themselves, developing a scheme of work, math summer program that we're very excited about in terms of the planning and introducing it this year, SBA workshops that would allow our teachers to better understand understand the requirements and give some level of consistency in how the SPAs are really guided in the school system. Standardized mock examinations so that we can have a better idea of whether or not students are ready for the examinations and to prepare them for what is coming. And of course, to identify those at-risk schools that would need, again, greater and even more targeted interventions.
He shared their plans for the way forward.
And again, more long-term initiatives are being considered right now by the group. So we're looking at 4 key areas in terms of teacher development, curriculum, research, and student-focused interventions. And of course, each of these have their own spin-offs. Much of this came out of our discussion as a committee, but also we held some consultations with members of the education sector, primarily teachers and principals of primary and secondary schools, as well as education officers, curriculum officers, and we really started a process of brainstorming what is possible in terms of long-term ways of initiating teams.
Education Minister Emmeline Pear says the trend of poor performances in mathematics over the years must be reversed.
Differentiated classroom instruction and immediate intervention for low performers, and it was stated before, teacher collaboration, formative and continuous assessment, and parental involvement are key for addressing this problem. These can be referred to as universal strategies for improving performance in mathematics.
Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell, who holds a doctorate in mathematics and has committed fully to aid in this initiative, spoke about the importance of being able to grasp the subject.
I value students who can see the importance of that area of academic work, because from that you can branch off to any other area and not be a major problem, because you have to think. You have to analyze, not just repeating what is said, not just being, it's like rehearsing something. You have to understand and to think carefully.
Introducing Color by Sissons. 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 Color by Sissons.
Ultratech gasoline and diesel, available only at Rubis stations.
Good day, Mr. James. I'm just here looking at Grenlec's new mobile app.
Sounds great. Can I use it to check my bill balance?
Absolutely. Let me show you. Enter your account number and Grenlec access number, and that's it. You can now check your balance, track your usage, receive outage alerts, and get updates from Grenlec in real time. You can even use the app to report a power outage or a fault with a pole or street light. Add as many accounts as you want. Track your business account, apartment rentals, and Granny's account, all in one convenient place.
Thanks, Susan. I'll be telling everyone I know about Grenlec's new app.
The Grenlec mobile app. Download for 24/7 access.
Vaccine safety is always a top priority.
Like other vaccines, the COVID-19 vaccines being developed have been through the same trial phases and rigorous process required for all vaccines. Global efforts on the development of the vaccines are built on existing research from previous coronaviruses like MERS and SARS-1. As COVID-19 vaccines are approved for their broad use in the population, be reassured that they will continue to be monitored to identify any adverse events. Your safety is our top priority. Vaccines bring us closer. Choose to get vaccinated.
No, that's not how you cross the pedestrian crossing.
Really? One day I just woke up and I saw pedestrian crosswalks on the road. No one really showed me how to use them properly.
Well, this is how it's done. You never cross before doing these things. They might save your life. First, when you get to the crosswalk, you stop. You look left, you look right. If there's a vehicle coming, you put your hand out, making eye contact with the driver, indicating that you want to cross. And only when the vehicle comes to a complete stop, you quickly cross to the other side.
Stop, look, hand out, eye contact. Wait for pedestrian to cross to the other side, then you happily continue on your journey. This message is brought to you by this group of insurance companies, the Traffic Advisory Body, and the Traffic Department.
Vaccine safety is always a top priority, and this is no different from the COVID-19 vaccines.
The COVID vaccines that we have available are very effective and safe, and it is very important for elderly persons and frontline health workers and other frontline workers to get it, because these vaccines protect you from becoming ill if you get COVID.
As COVID-19 vaccines are approved for use in the general population, monitoring for safety continues. Each COVID-19 vaccine goes through the same clinical trials and rigorous study as with all other vaccines, with the focus on safety and efficacy.
Nothing goes into the nucleus, nothing affects the genetic code of the human. It is a very safe vaccine. This is a vaccine that we all need to take because it will keep us safe.
Vaccines bring us closer. Choose to get vaccinated.
You know, one day I woke up and, you know, they painted a set of pedestrian crossing all along the streets. You know, nobody told us how to use that thing properly.
I know how.
You're serious?
Every safe, good driver knows about these things. As a driver, you have to be very attentive. You know you're coming up close to a pedestrian cross, you start slowing down immediately, looking to see if there's any pedestrian on the side getting ready to cross. If there is, you stop on the line that is a certain distance before the crosswalk. Then you would see the pedestrian put their hands out, looking directly at you, indicating that they are going to cross. And only when you have come to a complete stop, that is when they will quickly and safely cross to the other side. And then you continue happily on your journey.
Stop, look, hand out, eye contact, wait for pedestrian to cross. Then you happily continue on your journey. This message is brought to you by this group of insurance companies, the Traffic Advisory Body, and the Traffic Department.
So we'll be back in the morning time. It's K105 and Hot 98 GBN TV. Our social media platforms. Good morning wherever you're at around the world and you're viewing by these social media platforms, whether it's YouTube or Facebook. Good morning to you from the beautiful Spice Isle, Grenada. we get what's coming up. We do have the Celebrations Club for you. Should be having a little traffic cam this morning. Hopefully we make that connection this morning with Junior. And get to take us around the island, some part around the island, of course, on this beautiful island this morning. Not sure where we'll be at this morning. Get set for a feature artiste this morning. We'll let you know more about that when we get to that segment. Don't forget the Tune for Tune segment also coming up this morning and more. All right? All being part of Good Morning Grenada here on K105. Getting set to link up with my good bro Gary this morning, but some reason I'm looking at him. You're not seeing him via the TV, but something is distracting him this morning. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the music and more, but when he settles in, we're going to go live with him. Well, let's get set to hit up inside of the we should be having this program of Money Matters. I'm not sure if the Master Control have it all queued up, but we have Money Matters coming up, and after that we pop into the birthday list. So Master Control, I wanted to preempt you before we get into that, but that should be taken care of on your side of things this morning, so I'll give you a couple of seconds to get that already. So we get into for Money Matters, and after Money Matters we pop into, of course, the Celebrations Club here on Good Morning Grenada. So, Master Control, just let me know if it's available. Not.
Get the kind of value you love that's unmatched at Courts Now. We're unmatched in quality and prices. Get appliances, electronics, furniture, and much more. You will love it. Get it now and pay nothing for 30 days with Ready Finance. Plus, shop now and get a chance to win a luxury staycation for two. Now that's unmatched value. Only at Courts. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply. Offer ends February 28, 2022.
Welcome to Money Matters, made possible by Courts, bringing value home.
Welcome to Money Matters, financial information for sound living. Wherever you are in life, these tips may help you get on solid financial ground and help you stay there. Buying or building a home is a lifetime investment. Here are some tips that will keep the dream of buying a home from turning into a nightmare. 1. Decide first whether this is the right time to buy. 2. Investigate financing early on. Shop around for the best rates and terms. 3. Be certain you can afford the monthly mortgage payments. A rule of thumb, a mortgage should not exceed 30% of your gross income. 4. When budgeting, include amounts you will pay for property taxes, insurance, utilities, and general repairs. 5. Always consider the future marketability of your home. You never know when you will need to sell or move. 6. Secure adequate homeowner insurance.
Money Matters was made possible by Courts Grenada Limited, bringing value home.
We would have launched our microloans product back in 2018 when we realized that it was such a challenge for small business owners to source financing. The main objective of our microloans brand is to ensure that we help small business owners build their capacity and grow their businesses, not just in St. Lucia but across the OACS. You are able to apply for your loan online at www.readyfinancecaribbean.com. You can also call us at our switchboard 457-8100 and speak to one of our very qualified microfinance officers. One of the main parts and one of the main things that we're really proud of from this product is the fact that we offer training solutions and we help our customers build their capacity. And we want to stress the fact that it's not just about giving you financial assistance, but it's really about ensuring that you are able to succeed in your business.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform. Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Let's start the new year on a high, a detox high, because it's detox time again at Nirvana Detox Center and Natural Health Store. Check out our many detox packages starting from $100 or get 15% off on colonic irrigation therapy. Detoxing can help with liver and blood cleansing, weight loss, constipation, acid reflux, kidney stones, heavy metal removal, gas and bloating, and more. Call or WhatsApp us on 231-6642, 418-7115, or 449-7753. Ask about our delivery options. Visit us now. Bruce Street Mall, store number 1208, or Belmont St. George's, close to the Fall Edge area. Our opening hours are Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Nirvana Detox Center and Natural Health Store. Detox your way to health. These specials ends on March 31st or while stocks last.
So we back with you. Good morning, Grenada. Our sister Isles of Gary, Koo, and Petite Martinique. Let me go over to my bro this morning. Gary, how you doing, my brother?
Hey, brother, what's going on?
Well, I caught you off guard, but I see you just there. I don't know what you were vibing in the studio. It's probably a track that grabbed your attention, I would say. Yeah?
Well, I'm all about playing the hits, so oftentimes I get consumed.
Yeah, well, that's good.
I get into a whole different, sphere.
A while ago, I was showing in some old school, some Eric Donaldson, some Gregory Isaac and stuff. And when you're into that kind of zone with the music, you know what happens, right? Yeah, man. Yeah.
Well, we got a tune for tune coming up a bit later on, so looking forward to sharing some licks around that time.
Yeah, I have a selection that is certainly going to put me in that higher position this morning, so we await that segment when it comes around.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
But GT, I only just realizing what you were referring to earlier on when you spoke about us on our Valentine attire. I'm only realizing how much we've coordinated without even thinking about it.
Well,
I just as looking at the live right now, because I don't oftentimes look at the live as I'm speaking, and I'm seeing we are literally wearing the same style.
Yeah.
Red shirt with a white jersey underneath.
Man.
Great minds think alike, don't they?
I would certainly say that. Yeah. Hey, folks, and this was not planned under no circumstances whatsoever. This was not planned, this was not planned, and look how it works out, man. That's good. Hey, Gary, let's get into the birthday list this morning, and those of you celebrating, let me say good morning. Hey, Gary, I've seen a lot of folks chiming in this morning in terms of the answer for the riddle. When we come back after the list, we will suddenly see who...
Let me just remind them, let me just refresh in their memory for those who might be just joining. What can be touched but can't be seen? What can be touched but can't be seen? Think about it.
Let me see those smarty pants this morning who could decipher that particular riddle and come up with the correct answer. In the meantime, let's jump into the list this morning. Gary, I'll be back with you shortly. I'm going to take care of the list, all right? Let me say good morning to those of you celebrating today. Good morning and happy birthday to all of the birthday celebrants out there. Good morning and happy birthday. It's your birthday today. So once again, good morning to you. And on this particular date, you came into the Almighty's world. Let me say good morning to, of course, Chanel Boca. How you doing this morning, Chanel? All the best on your birthday today. Happy birthday to you. Chanel is from River Road, and she's celebrating her mom, her dad, her two sons, her sisters, her brothers. Yeah, they all wishing her a happy birthday today. Aunts, uncles, the entire family, as the Boca and Johnson family of River Road, wishing her a happy birthday today. All right. Let me say good morning to that's Darlin Bain of Birch Grove celebrating today. Darlin, good morning. How are you? Happy birthday. Greetings going out to you, man. Greetings going out to him this morning from his mom. That's First Star, and all the other members of the family. Gavin Nelson, also known as Small Pin. Small Pin, good morning. How you doing, man? All the best on your birthday today. Happy birthday. Paul Marshall of Ladigue. Actually, he's the principal of the St. Matthew's RC. That's in Birch Grove. Good morning to you, sir, and happy birthday. That's Kaya Frederick of Lafayette St. Patrick. Good morning. Kaya is actually 12 years old today. Her mom and brother wishing her happy birthday. Odell Buckmeyer of Grand Bras. Good morning to you, Odell. How you doing? Happy birthday. Let's say good morning to Leisha Kanaik. Good morning, and all the best on her birthday today. She's from Guava, a student of the St. Joseph Convent St. George. She's from Guava, but a student of the St. Joseph Convent St. George. Good morning and happy birthday to her. Let's say good morning to Nick Hall. Nick Hall Frederick of Adelphi actually resides in the USA. Good morning and happy birthday. Lerona Lewis of Providence, Broochgrove. Good morning and happy birthday. Maureen Coppin Mohan of Castine celebrating today. Also, good morning and happy birthday. Let's say good morning to Roden Julian of Paradise in St. Andrew. Good morning. What about Stephanie Prince of Springs in St. George? Stephanie, good morning. How you doing? Happy birthday. Tariq John of Pearls. Good morning. Good morning to Selwyn Noel of Douglaston. Good morning and happy birthday. Mandy Paul of Conference in St. Andrew. Good morning to Mandy. Rooklyn Charles. I'm quickly going through the list this morning. Rooklyn Charles of Pearls. Good morning to Rooklyn. How you doing this morning? All the best. Goodness going out to her this morning from her 9 children, especially Pamela. Wishing her a happy birthday. Denise Christopher Cuffey of Rucane. Good morning and happy birthday. Lucky Charles of Pearls in St. Andrew. Lucky, good morning. Happy birthday. Valentine Brown of Tempe. Good morning. His wife Yvonne and other family members expanding the greeting to him this morning. Maureen Batiste of Tempe also celebrating. Good morning. Let's say good morning to Narissa Brathwaite of Harvey Vale. That's instead of the Sister Isle of Carriacou. Good morning. And her father Norel and her grandfather wishing her happy birthday this morning. Let's say good morning to Molly Gilbert of Pedmata St. David. Good morning. Good morning. Let's say good morning to Ermrin Cave of Mount Horn. Good morning to Ermrin. Let's say good morning to Kath Donald. Kath is actually in the U.S. Good morning and happy birthday. Goodness going out to her this morning from her father, Andre, and her mom, with the family members. Joseph of Gulf Coast. Good morning. Happy birthday. If I'm right about that, is the son of Innocent. Innocent, good morning. How you doing? And happy birthday to you, your son, man. Let's say good morning to Everest Matthew of Apway Tooth in St. David's. Good morning to Everest. His wife, Veronica. Wishing him a happy birthday. Let's say good morning to Eliza Murray of Content in St. David. Good morning to you, Elisa. All the best on your birthday today. And moving through the list this morning, let me say good morning to Kim Cridland of Mal Mountains and Davids. Good morning to her family members wishing her happy birthday. Kelly Mitchell of Pitié Esperance in St. David's. Good morning and happy birthday. Goodness going out to her this morning from her grandmother. That's Rosa. Also, let me say good morning to Amy Felix. That's of Las Jess, celebrating 15 years old today. Good morning and happy birthday. I'll say good morning to Alfia Amede of Hope Vale in St. George. Good morning and how you doing? Happy birthday. Goodness good out to you from members of her family. They all wishing her a happy birthday today. Let's say good morning to Lude Harry of Rucane in St. David. And goodness going out to him this morning from Miss Moran. How about Howard Mitchell of Petit Martinique? Good morning. Happy birthday. Kenroy Daniel. He's also known as the Nutsman and Rasta of Corinth in St. David's. Good morning and happy birthday. Roger Alexander of Tempe. Good morning from your wife Yvonne. The children, all the relatives and friends are shouting you out this morning. Carol Samuel of Concord in St. John. Good morning. Goodness going on this from his cousin, cousin Paula. Yeah, and I have a few anniversaries on the list this morning, and happy 18th wedding anniversary going out to Roger and Yvonne Alexander of Tempe, and I think Roger is also celebrating his birthday today. All right, so happy birthday and happy anniversary to you and your wife. Happy 13th wedding anniversary going out to Wendell and Donald and John of Gulf Coast and St. George. Good morning and happy anniversary. Happy 19th wedding anniversary going out to Desmond and the Grayston Calise of Moncton, and the final anniversary on my list this morning going out to Valentine and Yvonne Brown of Tempe in St. George. They're celebrating their anniversary today. All right, so that's it for the list this morning, Gary. All of the birthday celebrants, a couple of folks celebrating the anniversary also here on the list. I want to wish them all the best, especially the birthday celebrants, the couple celebrating the anniversary. A lovely day to celebrate your anniversary. Would you say, Gary? It's a lovely day to celebrate
perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Valentine's Day.
Today being Valentine's Day, make sure if it's your anniversary or even if it's your birthday, you make it the best one ever.
Yeah.
February 14th. You know what that means.
Spend a couple extra dollars, right?
Hey, GT, do you usually go out of your way to celebrate Valentine's Day, or you neither here nor there?
I don't do that, man. I haven't done it in a long time. In terms of go out of my way to celebrate Valentine's, I haven't done it in a long time. I don't. I'll be honest. I don't. I I have just never got caught up into it over the years. Just never really got caught up into the Valentine's. I would always been told, you don't care, boy. You know?
But is it really that? Is it really that?
You know,
is it really that? Maybe our listeners can chime in via WhatsApp. But if a man shows very little affection and
emotions
does not subscribe to the whole Valentine's Day tradition, does that mean he loves any less? You know what I mean?
That's interesting. I once read something about Valentine's that kind of drawn me away from it a couple of years ago, and I guess that's why I don't put the attention in it. I don't want to share it on radio right now.
You're killing Valentine's Day for people.
I once read something about it that has just, detached me from the whole thing about it. You understand? And that's my reason for not putting.
You sure it's not an excuse for you?
No, man. No. Honestly, that's basically my reason. I ain't gonna share it on TV right now. It might get me into problems.
Come on, man, you could. Why not?
Nah, I ain't gonna share it. I wouldn't share it. It may get me into problems. So I'm not that.
Happy Valentine's Day.
To all those of you celebrating it, well, all the best. You understand? And it's about love, as they say. So show the love. Show the love.
You know, not all men are very affectionate, and you know. So, ladies, you need to understand.
Man, there are folks who just wait around for this day, Gary. You know that. Especially, I think it's more of a female thing.
And edibles and all them kind of thing. I tell you, some people. You know, my problem with Valentine's Day, without belaboring the issue, the topic, is that it's too one-sided. And the men are always the givers and the women are the receivers. I got a problem with that.
Yeah, well.
Love's supposed to be 50-50.
I understand where you're coming from, but there are females who go out of their way also. You understand? Make sure that significant other is really, They make sure that significant other, gets taken care of on Valentine's. And there are men who also decide, hey, I'm going to take care of the wifey, take her out, buy her the roses, have it delivered, surprisingly, and all these kind of things. You understand? Well. Boy.
Good for them, man. Good for them.
Yeah. Folks are kind of quiet about it this morning for some reason or the other. I'm not even seeing folks showing in their perspective.
Does a man love any less if he does not in any way, go out in the traditional sense and do the things that is accustomed to be done around this time? Valentine's Day, the roses, the chocolates, the dinners, and the surprises and so forth. Does that mean he loves any less? You can weigh in on that.
There are men who are probably thinking right now, I don't have to give my wife or my significant other or my girlfriend anything to prove my love to her. You understand? There are folks who say, I don't have to.
I've been doing it all year.
You understand? I don't have to wait for a particular day to come around to show that I really care and stuff like that, and by selling you flowers and roses and all of that. You understand? So there are folks who made it for that. And I would say that's the way to go. You understand? Do it all the time. You understand? Show that little appreciation. A hug every morning. A message during the day or something like that. You understand?
Cupid's arrow.
Well, Gary.
Where we at?
Yeah, so we're moving on. Let's get into the response from the quiz we had this morning in terms of answers.
Oh, you mean the riddle?
The riddle. Yeah, the riddle. Per se. Let me see. Let me see an interesting answer. Someone said feelings and emotions as an answer. It's not really the answer. It could work per se, but it's
I guess
not.
There could be many correct answers to that riddle, but that's not the one that is.
What we actually looking for?
Yeah.
Someone is saying air, the air that we breathe per se. I don't think that's the answer we're actually looking for.
I like that one too.
Yeah, I mean, can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
Let me see what else. This is birthday greetings. I'm gonna get into those greetings a little after. Someone is saying, I'm seeing at least 4 individuals is giving me an answer like this, Gary. Someone's heart. I have another one saying here again, the heart. I have another one saying here again, at least 4 individuals are chiming in and saying the heart. Are they correct this morning? That 4 individuals.
The correct answer is the heart. Something that can't be. Hold on. Let me get back to my riddle here. You cannot touch, but can be it can be touched. You can touch the heart, but it can't be seen. And I think this ties into our Valentine's Day celebration today. All right.
Yeah, you could touch someone's heart by what you do or what you for them and so forth, and,
or what you say.
All the
I love yous and all the. Lovey-dovey stuff, you know what I mean?
Oh, you can't see the heart. You understand?
You can't see.
So sometimes, Gary, I wonder if the affection actually gets there. Because if you can't see it, you can't show the affection. Well, it may come out in the facial expression and so forth.
Yeah.
So it's sometimes it leads to a little worrying sometimes. So what you say isn't really getting through. You understand?
Good morning to Yulin Alexander. She says I, for one, don't really get caught up into Valentine's, but my love is always there. Nothing will change that in me. Nothing will change that love in me. Good for you, Yulin, on the Facebook Live. Good morning to all those on the live.
Yep. So that's where we are there this morning. To all of those of you who have chimed in this morning and gave the answer to the riddle, yes, thanks for being part of it. And that riddle this morning came to compliments of folks at Sleepy Dappers. All right. Thank you, Sleepy Daffers, for making that possible. So we're rolling on, Gary. We're getting set for, of course, well, I haven't seen Junior checked in yet. We should be having a traffic cam around this time of the morning, but he hasn't checked in as yet.
Well, as we wait on him to check in this morning, let's see if we can get into our featured artist this morning.
Yes, let's get into our featured artist. We try to keep it Grenadian as much as possible, showing the love and appreciation for our artists of this beautiful triland of ours, and we give them the love every morning here on the Good Morning Grenada G Squared. And the feature artist this morning is no other than, yes, that's Tamara St. Bernard. Folks like to refer to her as the Songbird, and we have a lovely track from her this morning, and that will be popping up soon for those of you via GBN TV and
Facebook Live.
Facebook Live, you can view that. If you have never heard of the female artist of the Grenada, there are folks who may not have, but those of you who know her, knows about her talent and more, of course, continue to show the love and appreciation. Let's get ready for a featured artist this morning, and that's Tamara St. Bernard.
Sharp as razors, he's called depression. I want him to go away. Please let me be free. No negative thoughts, no evil thinking may come my way. I am the one who's going to win the battle. I'll put my love, soldiers and Jah would lead the way. Suicide is depression. Why suffer in silence? Speak out. Who can it be? Yeah, waiting until I'm crying. Sadness, you see, he's taking control of my mind. He's saying cut, he's saying kill. I can't stay still. Come on to me, Jaja. Come in and bless my life. Going
Tamara St. Bernard, they'll call her the songbird, Jab Battle.
Songbird.
Hey, Gary, yeah, that's an interesting song. You understand? That battle. There's a lot of folks who are going through that these days, you understand? And, those the depression and so forth that folks go through. And sometimes
mental health cannot be taken for granted.
Some folks call it a silent killer, per se. It gets you to a stage in your life that sometimes there are folks who just will never recover. You understand from that. So an interesting song there.
A lot needs to be done in helping people to identify mental illness signs, especially those who might be suffering from it, not just seeing someone suffering or recognizing someone suffering from it, but the person being affected, they need to know the signs themselves.
A lot of people suffer from that, Gary, and the attention is not given.
They don't even know.
They don't even know. Sometimes we see people acting up in ways, and we think it may be just part of their character and stuff like that. You understand? And not knowing what these individuals are really suffering from. Gary, we drew for a short break. Let's take that break. When we come back,
let's do that.
We take, of course, our Tune for Tune segment and so forth, and then we get set to wrap the show up this morning. Stick and stay with us, folks. It's K105. Good morning, Grenada. G squared.
ACB Smart Card. But what really makes this debit?
Get ready for a season of Grooving Smooth and Live on GBN. Grooving Smooth and Live is a 1-hour performance gig every Thursday from 8 p.m. featuring performances from our local musicians and short interviews discussing all things musical. Every Thursday, a different musician and a different instrument will be featured, from the violin to the saxophone to the trumpet, guitar, and steel pan. Our local musicians playing, improvising, and educating us on all genres of music. Join GBN with host musicians Matthias and Shireen, and a special guest every Thursday at 8 p.m. It's Grooving Smooth and Live on GBN.
My granddaughter.
Grenada's Chief Medical Officer has ordered that all confirmed positive COVID-19 individuals, their contacts, and members of their household must remain in quarantine or isolation for 14 days. Anyone who fails to comply with this order will be in breach of the Public Health COVID-19 Regulations 2020 and is guilty of an offense. Upon summary conviction, that person will be liable to a penalty of up to $10,000. A message from the Ministry of Health.
We're back with you once again. Good morning to the entire Tri-Island States, the world. Welcome to Good Morning Grenada. If you're just tuning, well, good morning to you. You missed a whole lot, but we still gonna have a whole lot remaining to try to you this morning. So thanks for making us your choice as always. It's GT and Gary. It's G Squared in the morning. We're getting set for that tune for tune segment right about now. And it's an interesting segment. I hope Gary's geared up for what I have in store for him this morning. And if I don't get a couple of love been thrown out at me this morning, Valentine's and everything for the songs I'm about to play, well, I don't know. Hey, Gary. You ready for me, bro?
Right here.
Yeah. I was saying, with the song I have lined up this morning for the Tune for Tune segment, I think I'll be receiving all the love this morning, for real. Yeah.
Those songs, including mine, is dripping with all sorts of Valentine's ideas, if you will.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We're moving up. We're looking at just around, 14 minutes or so before the top of the hour. So let's get in set and get ready to go for a Tune for Tune segment this morning. And, Gary, I'm going to go first. I'm going to go first this morning.
Yeah, man, go right
ahead.
Tune
for Tune segment this morning. Let me hit it off this morning.
You may have to play my tune for me. I don't know, for some reason I'm having difficulty pulling it up. But
yeah?
It's all good.
I'll see what I can do for you, man. Anyway, let's roll on, folks. And the song that I've selected this morning for a Tune for Tune segment, I've been showing a lot of love to these artists this morning. So I have another song lined up by Eddie Lovett, once again, the late Eddie Lovett, and a track entitled Mr. C. Let's see the love shared with this one this morning. Gary, don't let me play this all morning long. Don't let me have to put it on repeat for some reason or the other this morning, because you could get caught up in moments like that, and I don't want to put it on repeat. Anyway,
definitely. What a selection. What a selection.
What a selection, bro. Yes.
You got my song queued up?
Yeah, I got your song all queued up, waiting
Let's get it. Because we got Junior Checkley. We got to tap in with him in the short.
Yes, let's go.
Natural beauty, yeah. No, I've never been someone shy until I seen your eyes. Still I had to try, yeah. Oh yes, let me get my words right and then approach you. Woman, I'll treat you like a man is supposed to. You'll never have to cry, no. I know everyone can relate to when they find a special someone. And she's royal, yeah, so royal. And I want her in my life. I never knew anyone so one of a kind, no. The way she moves to her own beat, she has the qualities of a queen.
Oh, most definitely.
She's got the qualities of a queen. Shout out to all the beautiful
Happy Valentine's
ladies
Day.
out there this morning. Happy Valentine's. Happy Valentine's. Those of you females who are celebrating, the fellas who are celebrating, certainly hope you told that special someone this morning, whether it's a call or a message you sent out and said Happy Valentine's.
The
Hey,
ladies
Gary.
can do it too, Gigi. What are you
Yeah.
promoting, man?
You know, the fellas send it to the ladies, but the ladies, hey, send us these three fellas a Valentine's shout out this month. Via text,
All right.
that's a phone
Tell
call.
you what.
Anyway.
Tell you what. We just played the two selections, which is, what were they again?
So we had Mr. C from Eddie Lovett, and she's Royal from Taurus Riley. And suddenly hope, let me see who is going to shed the love this morning. Hey, folks, you have the option. Gary, I see you have a phone call coming. Let's grab this call early before we go over to Junior this morning. Good morning, caller.
Hello, good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine, and happy Valentine's.
Thank you so much.
I love both of them.
I love both
I
songs.
give love it. I'll have love today.
Yeah, you're going to give every lover. Thank you a whole lot, my dear. Have a great morning. Right. So, Gary,
man, she said she's gonna go with the older selection because probably that is within her generation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, don't blame it. Don't blame it like that. Anyway, so I'm up by you by one, and Eddie Lovett is topping it off this morning. Hey, don't forget you could chime in via, of course, the WhatsApp 435-2041. But Gary, we have Junior Checkley online. Let's go over to him for a wee bit. Take a peek. We haven't had Junior in about 2 weeks, man. Yeah, more. How about that?
I don't know. He's been missing in action.
Yeah, we haven't
What's going on, Junior?
Hey, let's go over to Junior and say good morning. Junior, good morning. How you doing? If he's there, I'm seeing he's have his microphone muted there for a wee bit. I think he's chiming in now.
I'm there. Just hold on. I'm trying to. I had the drone in the air, but the battery wasn't installed properly.
Hardly hear Junior, man.
Yeah. Let me see if I could get us his audio to you, Gary. And Junior's with us, Gary,
No,
but
I'm not hearing him.
yeah,
over the radio.
I'm throwing him over there now, so he should be on here now. Yeah. So we ready for?
Yes.
All right, Junior.
Now we talking.
Now he's talking. Junior is getting his drone up this morning, and pretty soon those of you via GBN will get to view. We view it in the studio, but he had a little battery issue, as he mentioned a while ago, and so we get in an aerial view of the traffic cam this morning. So, Junior, let's go. Let's go, bro.
Yes, go. Good morning, guys. Good morning, all the listeners of GBN.
All right, Junior. For some reason, we're not getting a video from you as yet, a video feed per se. So sort that out.
Where are we right now?
You're getting it. You're getting it now, folks.
We're getting it now. Let's go. Hey, folks, it's our traffic cam this morning here on Good Morning Grenada, and we, of course, Junior is not going to be driving this morning, but he's using a drone this morning, and pretty soon
Yes, flying this morning. We are live, folks.
Yeah. Junior, still not getting that video feed from you for some reason or the other. Let's get that up and rolling, because folks want to view where you at and what you're going to be showing them this morning. Are you ready for us?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready, guys.
Okay, and here it is. Let's go. All right.
Good morning to all the viewers of GBN TV, the listeners of GBN Radio. This is your Monday morning traffic cam. Who want to guess where we are this morning?
All right, but Junior, we're still not getting a video from you for some reason or the other. Still not getting that video feature from you this morning.
Yeah, so. on Facebook, the video is on GBN Facebook.
All right, well, we were looking. I wanted to get a view of it myself, but somehow we didn't get a view of it this year.
Yes,
but,
yes, it's live. I'm live. I'm seeing it on Facebook.
All right, well,
refresh the page, guys. You'll see it. I have 30 viewers already.
All right. Well, we can't follow through.
Where are we this morning?
Where are we at this morning? Let me see if I can get it on my YouTube this morning, on Facebook per se. Let me take a picture.
We're on the tongue of Grenville.
Tongue of Grenville.
Yes. We have an aerial view of the traffic in the tongue of Grenville. As traffic enters Grenville coming from Paradise, coming from St. Patrick's.
All right. Lovely.
Going down Canal Road right in front of the police station. By the way, we are viewing two streets. We are viewing Canal Road, and we are also viewing Ben Jones Street. So traffic coming into the tongue of Grenville from Paradise direction, and traffic coming into the tongue of Grenville from either St. David's or coming from Birch Grove So it's
Junior Checkley, I guess what we are trying to point out to you is that we're not seeing you on GBN TV. It's not coming.
Either St. David's or coming from Birch Grove
on via GBN TV.
Okay, it is wonderful.
It's now on via GBN TV, so now we get to view that. And hey, Gary, sweet view of the tongue of Grenville, man, from an aerial view of it. Wow.
Yes, so we see the quiet morning in the tongue of Grenville this morning with traffic, not much traffic in the tongue of Grenville.
All right.
Nice.
Beautiful view. All right.
Yes.
Where are you controlling the drone from?
Where actually are you located?
I'm located outside the fish market.
Outside the Grenville fish market.
Yes.
I hope you're not in any no-fly zone area, Checkley.
No, if it was a no-fly zone, I could not have. The drone would not have taken off.
Oh yeah, it does operate that way, doesn't it?
All right.
Yeah. And now we have a view of the bus terminal where the bus comes in to drop passengers.
All right.
And even the bus terminal is quiet this morning.
Love the quality, nice quality.
Yeah, I'm looking at it via the Facebook also, and beautiful. If you have
quiet indeed.
Yeah, if you have never seen
quiet indeed.
If you have never seen a shot of Grenville from that point of view before, man, you're stunned. You may want to move and live there, Gary. You never know, right?
Yeah, we seen the park ahead.
Yeah, Victoria Park.
All right.
Hey, Junior, we got to cut you short this morning because, we got other stuff to take care of, and we got to get ready for the BBC News.
All right.
So have a wonderful day, guys. And to all the listeners of GBN TV viewers, have a wonderful week. And remember, for all the area photography and videos, you check Just Cool. Okay, guys?
All right.
Just Cool photography and video, man.
Thanks a whole lot there, Junior, for that this morning. Hey, Gary, beautiful view of could I say, of the tongue of Grenville this morning. And if you're
quiet boy. Yeah, Grenville, what going on, Bell? Are you so quiet?
I guess it's Monday. It's called the Monday Morning Blues, Gary.
Grenville vibes usually is in the afternoon. Grenville does have vibes more in the afternoon period.
Afternoon time.
All right.
Yes. Well, thanks again, Junior. All the best, man. Hey, folks, we're moving out. We got 2 minutes moving out before the top 8 this morning. We're getting set to wrap up Good Morning Grenada here on...
How many more votes we had coming in?
Well, let me see. Via. Let me see. Well, we had at least 3 more coming in there. Of course, Torres Riley getting some love on that final 3 votes that came in. So
I just surpassed you just like that.
Just like that. I guess.
She's
royal. And if you look, and if we're not looking at it from the picture via the WhatsApp, it's all females. You understand? I don't know if that fella's number and he have his female companion up, but it's all female that I've seen. So you gotta love this morning. She's royal, and it's a great song. So I guess you up on me this morning. Tomorrow I will take care of that. Yeah.
No problem.
I'll take care of that tomorrow. I'll get in the lead tomorrow. Hey, folks, that's where we get set to wrap up Good Morning Grenada here on K105 and Hot 98. It's a pleasure being here with you as usual. Join us again tomorrow for another interesting program coming up for you. Let's say goodbye to viewers via GBN TV, viewers via YouTube and Facebook. Let me say goodbye. Facebook Live. Thanks for being with us once again. Junior, thanks for popping in and sharing that aerial view of Grenville.
Hey, happy Valentine's, y'all. Make sure, hey, GT, you got the echo coming through there, boy. You had something you pressed during the phone call.
Yeah, let me get that out. Let me get that. I have to share Junior's audio with you, so that's right.
Yeah.
So
anyhow,
that's been taken care of.
All those getting ready to celebrate Valentine's Day, whatever that celebration, whatever form that celebration may take. I wish you all the best. All right. I hope you get 10 out of 10 today.
Yeah. All the best.
Understand?
All the best, folks.
And that goes for you too, GT.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Yeah. Same for you too, Gary. Hey, folks, BBC News is next here on K105. Goodbye.